This is episode 2 of turning this house into a luxury house share. I'm spending £190,000 to turn this house into a 6-bed luxury house share. Let's have a walk around and I'll show you exactly what progress we've made in the last week. So as you can see, the rip out's fully in swing right now. So this here was the living room. As you can see, it's fully stripped. We have got to take the chimney breast out. This here was the dining room. Again, this is all ripped out. We have got to take out the chimney breast. So that chimney breast and that chimney breast has got to come out yet. Let's have a look at the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen is fully stripped out now. We do have to extend out the back and take down this wall here. We're going to go out the back here. We're going to go out about 3 meters. And this here is going to be bedroom 1. We're going to extend that the back 3 meters and add an ensuite and a kitchenette in this room. Let's have a look at here. This here will be bedroom 2. The same thing. We'll have a kitchenette and an ensuite in there. This here is where the front door will be going to the property. So this chimney breast here is going to come out. That'll be totally gone. And there'll be an entrance here. We'll walk into an entrance to the room. Just off to the right, there'll be a communal area. And then, like I say, right that way it'll be a bedroom, that way it'll be a bedroom, and there'll be a spiral staircase going up to the next level. Let's go and have a look what that's going to look like. Stairs get me every week. So if you can remember, when you come up them stairs last week, we turned right just here, and went into an hallway. We had a bedroom here, we had a bathroom here, and we had a bedroom just over there. This here is going to be a bedroom. So yeah, this wall hasn't got to come out yet. So still got a little bit to do in here. Got a back wall there we've got to take out. Obviously these chimney breasts are going to come out again, all the way up to the top. Didn't end up keeping the blinds in the end. And that wall will have to come off. So all the walls are going back to brick, totally back to brick. We did notice when we took off these ceilings that the joists may need sorting out. I don't know yet. We're going to check. We're going to look into it a little bit more. The roofer told us that the joists may need replacing. So just found out that. So I'm going to look into that a little bit more. Let's have a look down here. So again, this chimney breast is going to come out. And up here, what we're going to have a bedroom at the back of the house here. That'll be bedroom. So that'll be 1, 2 downstairs. Bedroom 3 again. That'll be a kitchenette. And an ensuite in that room that'll come right out to here. We'll have a spiral staircase, it'll come up here. And then behind the room we've just been in will be another room with a kitchenette and an ensuite as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the camera, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a little bit of a span and show you above my head what it looks like in the loft. Because what we're doing, we're going up into the dormer. We're going to have 2 rooms up there as well. So this spiral staircase will go from the first level, from the ground floor up to the first level and then straight into the loft. So let me show you. So that there, all that ceiling there, that's all going to be replaced. That'll get taken out. And above our head, just here, all that will be a dormer. We'll extend out the top there. All this here, we'll have a dormer going up here and above our head here. So if you remember last week, this was the bedroom. I'll nip outside and show you what's going on out here. So one thing worth noting is that things do change slightly when you start taking down walls. So you may have a little more room sometimes, and sometimes you have a little less. That's why it's very smart to measure everything once, and then measure everything once again when the rip out's complete, because the original plans may change slightly, and it's obviously a lot better to sort it really early on rather than later. It can cost a lot more later on. By the way, if you're watching this and you're thinking, you know what, PJ, that all looks really good, but I just don't have the time, don't have the energy, don't have the team, the experience, or the knowledge to do a project like that myself. I offer a service to investors just like you, where you loan me the capital and I give you a fixed return on your cash every month, which I use to buy projects like this. If you want to learn more about that and more about how all that works, there'll be a link in the description. Just click on the link and it'll give you some more information. So another thing I did before I started this project was to make sure to go around and see the neighbour and explain exactly what was happening. If you're doing one of these projects yourself, the best thing to do is just be completely honest. Explain the scope of works you're going to do. Explain what tenants you're going to get into the property. It's something a lot of developers overlook, and it can cost you a lot of goodwill down the road. So this project is expected to take around 16 to 20 weeks. Really hoping closer to 16. Next week we're going to be taking out the floors. We're going to be removing the remaining walls. We're going to be taking out the chimney breasts. All these floors will be gone, so we'll no longer be able to get up to this floor. So we'll be removing this shed and starting the extension. We'll also be digging out this extension, the footings for this extension. This is an infill extension just here. So I'll be documenting the progress of this project from start to finish. If this stuff's interesting to you, then subscribe to the channel and I'll catch you on the next video.